What's going on, guys? Devin with Team Unknown Racing here. I know I told you guys I wasn't going to hit you with another video until after next week, or until this next week after WFO this weekend. But I had a couple guys hit me up asking about tire prep, how I prep my tires, why do I use tire prep, and what compounds do I use. Getting ready to prep up a set of tires here right now, actually, for this weekend. So I figured I'd just drop a real quick video here on you guys and explain a little bit about tire prep. So let's go ahead and get into it here real quick so I can hurry up and roll on out to Dallas. Alright, so the first set of tire prep that I like to use is by a brand called Papa Willies. This is their red compound. I found that red compound works best on a slicker track when it's kind of dusty. It just softens up the tire really well. They have a gold compound that is supposed to be for the dry slick. This is actually the red compound, their cherry compound. They say it's supposed to be for a grooved up track with moisture in it, and it works really good in the moisture. But they have a compound called the gold compound, I believe gold. Scooter, I'm sure you're watching. If I'm wrong, correct me there. But that was designed more for the dry slick, I believe. I've used it. That red compound, it just there's something about it that it loves the rubber. The rubber loves that compound, and it seems to work in just about any other condition out there. Now, the second compound that I like to use is by a brand called Sticky Kicks. This is their most aggressive compound out there. You can see these stars on here going from green all the way up to orange. This is their orange compound. Um, Green's going to be your less aggressive, and your purple is, or your, I'm sorry, your orange is going to be your most aggressive compound. I will use that when there is zero grip in the track. It is just dusty, slick, all over the place. I found I can get with that Sticky Kicks, I can get the best forward bite coming out of the corner with the Sticky Kicks compound. Um, if I'm all out of their the Papa Willies brand, um, Sticky Kicks has purple compound that is a very nice medium in between. If there's grip in the track and there's dust on the track, it's not too tacky where it's pulling that dust up, but it still is going to give you enough tack in the tire and soften that rubber up enough to get enough bites from what I've found. I'm not sponsored by either one of these companies. I just run what works. I've never been sponsored. Someone wants to come to me with a sponsorship, cool, we can talk. I've never been sponsored. I've never pushed for sponsorship. I just run what I like to run. That's why I run the stuff I do. I've been asked, why do I run this certain brand? It's just what I found works for me. So, this is not a sponsorship video at all. This is simply, I was asked what I used and why I use it. Um, and so, those are the two compounds that I like to use. Now, let's go in real quick on what it does to the tire. It's actually pretty simple. On the rubber itself, you can't see it with the naked eye, but rubber has pores in it, kind of like your skin's going to have pores. Rubber has pores. What any traction compound you use, what its intent is to do is not make this tire feel sticky. Yeah, it's going to feel sticky, but that's not the main intent of the tire. What it's going to do is how much it gets down into those pores and breaks the rubber up once it soaks into the pores. That's where you're getting your grip from, is the softness of the rubber, what it's doing to the rubber chemically wise. You're not just slapping on your red compound on your tire and letting it glaze over and going out and thinking you have duct tape on your tires or glue on your tires. You don't. The compound is actually getting into the rubber, breaking up the pore, or getting into the pores of the rubber, and therefore breaking up the rubber itself, uh, consequently softening the rubber up. That's what tire prep is for. Tire sauce, dope, whatever you want to call it. That's the main intent of it. So that's why I use it, is just to soften up the rubber, get more grip out of that tire. Every compound is going to chemically eat up the tire a little bit more, break it down a little bit differently. That's why you have a few different compounds out there. So now that we discussed what it does to the tire, I'm going to do up one tire real quick. It's really simple on how to prep it. A lot of them come with tools in it to prep the tire. So let me change up the scanner here real quick, and we will prep up a tire for you guys. So let's get into applying the tire prep. Now, the reason what I like about the Sticky Kicks bottle is they have an applicator. It's kind of just a foam swab, as you would. Some brands, like the Sticky Kicks right here, it comes in a squirt bottle. What I do on the squirt bottle is I just open it up, and you have your opening, and I just use a toothbrush to apply it if I don't have a applicator. But tire prep is really simple. All you do is you just swab it. You don't want it running everywhere. That's a mistake a lot of people make, is they have it run everywhere. I just want to gradually and lightly apply this all the way around the tire. Just make sure you rub it into the pores. Just rub it into the pores nice and good. And make sure it gets on the entire tire. Sometimes you'll have to double dab, and it depends on how much you rinse off or squeeze off first. So now that we have the tire sauce applied all the way through, what I typically like to do, and I'm not going to do this for time's sake of the video, wait 10 to 15 minutes. This is where a lot of people go wrong, I find, is they don't wait. They put the tire sauce on and go straight out on the track. Well, that's just like driving with water on your tires. You don't want it on the actual tire itself. You want it into the pores of the tires. So I'll wait 10 minutes or so to soak this in. What I do is I'll clean a tire right after my run, and then I'll pull the tires off. I'll clean them right after my heat race, and then at the end of the round is when I usually start prepping tires, so it has time to soak in through. But after your 5 minutes is up, 5-10 minutes, however long you want to wait, take a microfiber, take whatever you want, and just simply enclose it there. And just get all that excess off, so you're not driving on water. It's essentially what you're doing when I see people just dab it on right as they're going out, and then they're all over the place, and they're saying, well, this tire prep isn't working. Well, you're not doing it as you're supposed to do. So just once it's soaked into the rubber, just wipe off all the excess and mount your tires back up and get out there and kick some ass. Alright guys, and that is a little bit of Tire Prep Basics 101, why I prep the tires, how I prep them, and what I use, and why I use that certain compound. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. I'm going to start doing some giveaways. Once we hit 500 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway. I haven't decided yet. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away my race ready car at the end of the season. If we can hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of we're going to say middle of December, we'll say, so you can get it nice in time for Christmas, I will be giving away my race ready Midwest modified, which is actually right up over there. It's the car that's been in the last 2 videos. I'll give a link below if you want to check those videos out if you haven't seen them yet, if you're new to the channel. So head down there, hit that subscribe button so we can get some nice giveaways out there. Stay classy, stay fast. We'll see y'all next time.